Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UConn Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Connecticut's offense will have the football first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He'll work his way down to the 28. UConn quick to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northern Illinois will line up with a first and goal. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. Got his man on the right. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Firing to the right, complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. The Huskies will hustle to the line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Going to sling it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 35. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This UConn offense really has it going. Tight end getting vertical. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here's the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out on the screen.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move there. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for space. It's Roach. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, UConn! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
UConn, number 85, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. UConn quick to the line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Husky. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly. And they're not on the same page there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And some room to work.
The returner is tackled down at the
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Fields.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, they're after him.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Snags it quickly on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. UConn going back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Working the middle, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to him. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Huskies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Zips it out to his man. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
1st down for the offense.
Finds his man. It's Armstrong. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Handoff to the single back. Open space at the 25. Turning on the Jets. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UConn! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
36, Northern Illinois, 3.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabs it in the middle. What a play play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. On the direct snap, it's Roach. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Wants to return it. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. And